So this is really dumb idea, but we're about to undergo, and I realized that I don't have. I restarted my game, and I don't really have like a good off-road setup. So we'll see how this goes. Or not off-road, but heavy haulage setup. So I'm interested to see how this. And this is all like mountainous terrain that we're going into. We're basically coming up the backside of California's butt. So that'll be interesting. I'm not gonna drive at night though, so we're gonna drive until sundown, which it's almost here, and then we'll stop. We'll pull over and stop for the night. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, that's that. So there's probably a beacon on the back that'll flash, and I don't know where I'm going. Oh yeah, this is the way. Okay, am I going out this way? Yeah. Once we get out of this area, I'll turn the hazards off. So this is a mine that's just over the border. I think we're in Nevada. It looks like we might be able to go through Death Valley now also. California's added a lot of stuff, so I'm pretty sure this route that we're about to take is fairly new to the California map. Fairly being like in the last year or so. But it's cool. It's a huge freaking mine. It is amazing what man can do with machines. It really is phenomenal. Like the things that we can build. Crazy and kind of scary. This might be a really long trip. Captain, I'm giving her all she's got. Am I slipping? No, this is it. In this case, we probably should have the hazards on. Time keeps on slipping into the future. It's definitely gotten better. They kind of had to with all the other games out there doing it. I have no idea why they're barking. I apologize. They're just being dogs. Well, apparently I'm going to the right. Does this have a light on the back? No, it does not. That's all right. Whatever. We are going to need to find somewhere to stay for the night, though. It's already pretty much sunset. Oh, right. Yeah, that's what I've done. I decreased the values a lot so that my cab is real squishy. When you rev the engine, the truck rocks. All right, so we're heading back towards California. Heading west from Nevada. We're just over the state line. And there's a... Oh. Come on. Carson City. And you can tell it's not California because they got a 65-mile-an-hour speed limit here, which trucks are 55 in California. But that's okay because I can't get my truck any faster than 40, apparently. 43 is really pushing it. Good evening, Cameo. Woof woof to you, too. Going left here? Okay. Not here. Not there. Next stop. So I'm excited. I am going to leave from work tomorrow to go to Nashville, Kentucky, to see a bunch of my favorite bands play on Saturday and hang out with my ex-bandmates from the band Follow the Blue that I was in for probably 11 years total, 12 years, something like that, from the time I was in high school until I was in my mid-20s. And we're getting together. It's going to be super fun. However, that means I won't be streaming this weekend, but I'm looking forward to it. It's not very far, which is great. It's about, I don't want to dox myself, but it's a couple hours. Enough that I won't get there until the evening, but I'm leaving at about 3 tomorrow, and I'll get there. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't seen some of those guys for probably 6 or 7 years. 5 or 6 years. Tom lives in Texas, and so the last time I saw him was like pretty near after I got divorced. He and his wife came and visited, but they mostly stay down in Texas, but we're a lot closer now than we were. I'm probably about as close. I'm wondering. Yeah, to Houston, because Houston's this side. I might actually be closer to Houston than I am to home, but yeah, it'll be a good fun trip. I need a spot where I can stop for the night. I don't want to drive through, and probably legally speaking with this trailer, I got what I needed. There you go. What map are you playing on? Let's see if we can. We're going to do the old sleeping on the sidewalk maneuver. Totally legal. Ray County, Missouri. Parking brake on. Lights off. Engine off. And what is it, E? Time to wake up and make the donuts. What about the monkey? You what? You're a donkey? Oh, you want your blankie. I thought you said monkey.
What, you couldn't decide for that?
No, it's not like she said she wanted her monkey. That's why I said ee-oo-oo. Are you ready? Liza, here. Oh, I missed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Everything's falling apart. Here you go. There's your monkey. Uh-oh. Oh, good. My monitor shut off. Now I can't see anything. Sorry about all the crashing. The gate fell over that keeps the dogs out. Babe, can you close that door since she opened it? And maybe bring me some coffee? Fly like an eagle. Oh. poopy mushrooms. Oh, breaks. So you got a worker. He's cutting alfalfa. And you're gonna tell. Uh-oh. I'm already running out of energy. We'll get there. We're gonna get there in one piece, I swear. We're halfway there. Whoa. Where's this going anyway? Are we going to Sacramento? Did anyone see? I don't remember. In our menu here, it'll tell us. I'm not going to make it. I thought I picked an external contract, but I guess apparently I didn't. Oh, so you're doing the Ted row. Look at that traffic lined up there. What the? What happened there? Ah. Yeah, it spawns in weird places. I've got traffic in weird places. Get over. Get over, Mr. Blue. So I was going to grab another truck. I'm like, I'll try something different now for it's been a while. And then I forgot that I'd reset my account and I'm starting over again. So it's like, oh, I guess I'm not going to do that today. I don't have my standard $251 million. But I do, at some point, need to buy another garage because I got $500,000. So I'm ready to buy a garage and, or at least finish buying trucks for my first garage. Is that, what is that? Is that mirror? That's pretty cool, Cameo. Learning how to mod. It must be the mirror warning. It's warning me that I can't turn. That's cool. I forgot that this truck has that. Oh my god, these lights. 6.5 years later. Oh, that's cool.
Get off the floor.
Finally. I slept through half the light. I was busy reading. On here, I'm not using any. This is all natural American Truck Simulator. I'm not a... For those of you that follow my channel, I'm not a big mod user. Like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with them, but I also just don't tend to use them often. Very early on, I was using the, I bought the Mexico pack, and it was pretty good. It added, like, Mexico to this map, and also did some, like, fixes in California, but since then, they've made some changes, and now the company that was doing it abandoned it, so then it's no longer usable, and after that, I kind of was like, I just don't like having to deal with trying to keep it up all the time, because this game, oh, agriculture inspection, this game gets updated all the time, and then it breaks the mods, and I'm just like, forget it. Right? See, that's why. Well, because they're mods. there probably was an update, and the guys that made the mods haven't updated the game yet, or updated their mods yet, so it makes the game crash, and that's exactly why I stopped using them. because I got tired of it like not being able to play my game because it kept crashing, and I'd have to have two saves, one with the mods, one without the mods, and I'm like, screw that. And so I just went back to using no mods. We're going all the way around, so I'm just going out to the side. See, and that's what a lot of people do. They play older versions. I want the now. And here are the Sierra Nevadas. We just entered into California. That was the fruit check. And it's time to start climbing. Hopefully it'll be more dropping than climbing, but I think this is a pretty long descent. I think you can set it so that you have to update manually. I think that's a Steam setting, Yorgel. Right, that's what I'm. Yeah, right. The $80 mod, right? And that's why. That's why I get frustrated with it because I'm just like, yeah. This is really pretty. I love these climbs. Come on, baby. All right, we're losing the sauce. I need to put the blinkers on. Oh, God. Oh. Come on, baby. I would have... If I had a manual transmission, I would be down a gear. There. The Pizder. Piztar. And everybody behind him was angry. I realize I'm bitten off more than I can chew. Bye. I love you. We've risen above the floor of the Sierra Nevadas. Actually, we might be heading back downhill now. That's what it feels like. There's a fire or something here. Trying to switch the camera back. There. No. One, please. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start going up again, I think. Oh, no. Did that just say Echo Summit? Elko Summit? I'm going to keep it slow. That way people have a chance to pass me. So I think the speed limit here is like 55. Yeah, it's 55. Come on, folks. You can pass. Come on. This is your big chance. One dude. Totally not like real life, man. In this spot, this is where everybody comes flying past. To the very last car that can possibly fit through. On the game, 2 cars. Everybody else gave up. Well, that's pretty nice, actually. I don't know that I would go much faster than this here. These are really curvy roads. 30 mile per hour. Wow. So pretty. Man, I wish I could go back out west. Ugh. It's like I feel like I'm never going to be able to do it again. I guess I can count myself blessed that I got to do it so many times. The first time I went out west. Ooh, I think I hit that rock. The world was full of Teslas. Is that like that weird movie that they put on Netflix where it's like the end of the world, but they're not sure, and then all the Teslas block all the freeway exits. But yeah, the first time I ever went out west, I was 16 years old. I had my temporary driver's license, and my mom and I rented a Geostorm. That was our rental car, and it was great. It actually worked really well for like a little sightseeing car because the roof had like open, like glass roof, and we. So my mom let me drive everywhere, and it was a rental car. Like I think by the agreement, you're not supposed to drive them unless you're 25. But I was 16 with my temp tags driving. But I was also, she trusted me because I was really careful as a driver. Amazingly, I still am in real life. Some of my games it's not quite realistic, but I drive really well in real life. In the games, not so much. 44's favorite map is getting something new. When are we going to do another world? Wait, what is a WOTH game? World of Thunder? Wait, what you talking about, Willis? Oh, like when you were going to play multiplayer? Is that what you're asking? Or when am I going to stream Way of the Hunter? I don't know, Jay. Probably when I get a bit. It's really hard to hunt on this television because on the monitor I'm using. I've got a little like 15-inch monitor, and I got my mouse like sitting on me next to the bed, so it's really awkward to aim. So I just kind of don't play that game much. I try to do stuff that has a controller, but I don't do it. So, well, you guys should do it. Just because I'm not doing it doesn't mean you can't do it. Right? So this is not like US 50? Have you seen it in real life? Mr. Yorkie. '50 is the bigger highway? Okay. Do you play Way of the Hunter 2, Cameo? Yeah, I'll start playing it again. I'm hoping. So I've got one monitor left, and I want to mount it on the wall. But I still have to get a wall mount. That's $30. And I got to get a new adapter for my monitor because the dogs ate it, and that's like $17 or $20. So once I have the new monitor installed, I think, oh god, I think I'm gonna get like a wall-mounted tray table for the keyboard and mouse, so I can just sit on the edge of my bed and play. Because right now I have to put the mouse on the bed, and it's really awkward. It doesn't work, especially when you're trying to do like special aiming. I think I actually made it through the pass. I think we're safe. I made it. No, it's not. I still love Call of the Wild though. But I agree. I think the hunting's a lot more realistic in Way of the Hunter, especially when if you set it right. Yeah, I like all the guns they have in Call of the Wild. There's some cool. That 44 rifle, I love that thing. Talk about a deer killer. That gun is just brutal. Oh. Oh, I wonder why they did that. Weird. Well, you would know, Yorgel, if you live there. I'm interested to see how they butcher Ohio. I hope they at least get the cities right. um, like when you go through Cincinnati, when you're coming up from Kentucky, and you cross the river, and then make a sharp right, and drive all along the front of the city like that. It's so cool. It looks like something out of a racing video game. Like it's so cool. And then you go through that tunnel and come out on the other side. Like it's really neat. I hope they have some of that stuff. Auburn was the connection to civilization. Now, once again, truck speed here is 55, so I'm just putting it at 53. So how are you guys all doing tonight? Hopefully well. I wanted to go back to California because I wanted to see they've added a bunch of new roads over the last like 2 years, and I wanted to see what they did. So far, it's been pretty. Yeah. And I'm not going to be on real late because I've got to get up. I have to go to bed soon because I have to get up early. Yeah, I'm sleepy too. I'm a wreck tonight. I don't know why. Ooh, I was looking at what I thought was a mosquito. You can tell by my saggy driving style that I'm tired. Oops. I got to work on something cool yesterday. Um, the high school auditorium or gymnasium arena has this big table that the front of the table is made of televisions. It's like two long, like really long LED displays, and it's controlled with a ProPresenter application, but it has a bunch of like cables that hook it together. It ends up being like, I don't know, like 2 foot tall and like 70 foot wide. It's a super wide machine that they play ads on for people that sponsor them. And so I got to work on that yesterday to get it up and working, and it was really cool to figure it out, get it together. "50 goals through Folsom Prison." Right? I guess they wanted it in Auburn. Ah, Sacramento. One of the places that's still sort of affordable in California. Is Sacramento rough, though, or is it a pretty nice area? Oh, boy. I'm just impressed that this truck could do this. Shh. You didn't like going into Sacramento. How come? Was it kind of a rough town? Yeah, like I don't like big cities, especially when you gotta drive through them, because you're always like, is this person gonna step out? You have to always you have to scan more than just the road, because the pedestrians are just wacky and they do crazy stuff. I'm speeding. There, I dropped off the speed. Don't let me catch you speeding again. Uh. I don't mind seeing big cities, but yeah, I don't like drive, especially if they're like, it depends. Cities like Columbus or Akron, Cleveland, Cincinnati to a lesser extent or more a bigger extent, they are mostly empty after you get out of rush hour, so you can get around pretty easily. Cities like Chicago, they're just always busy, and I can't stand that. Thank you for the. Was that a coffee? Did someone give me a coffee? That's what it sounded like. I appreciate it. I definitely need some. Which, after we're done with this trip, I'm going to grab a coffee real quick and then we'll start another one. Babe, can you please make me a coffee? My eyelids are sagging. What's a guy got to do to get some coffee around here? We're going to Stockton. Taking Navy Drive. Ugh. Driving with the steering wheel on. I wish I had it now. Didn't get that right. My finger slipped off the controller and I had to like jump it. And it didn't work. In this case, it looks like the road's going to end. So we're in Stockton, California. Stockton. Rough and Ready Island? Is that what that said? I think that's what it said. Let's head to Rough and Ready Island. I'm trying to stay on the road. I'm drifting in and out of sleep. I'm hallucinating. It's the Sandman has come to. In real life, this is the trucker's sign to get off the road. Do not push. Just go to sleep. All right, is this it? Nope. Open the gate. All right, and it should be right here. Oh, it looks like we just pull up, so that's good. This one's easy. But I guess they all are when you have these long trailers. They don't really make you do hard parking. Today. Let's see. Did I get... What is this? Why is it in my garage manager? What? Okay. Well. I don't know why it didn't show me that. That was weird. I don't know what it did there. That was really bizarre. I still got excellent, even though didn't I donk the trailer? Oh well, I guess they were happy with me. Ooh, I got another point. I'll put it down to fuel economy, or well, yeah. Rocking it. Sweet. All right. Let's grab another journey. Because that was only, what, like half an hour? That was a pretty short trip, 37 minutes. Actually, that'll do for YouTube, though. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I definitely had fun making it. If you really like the channel, please buy me a coffee. It keeps me awake at night. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help, and we will see you next time.